Hey, good evening. Richard Wallen here. This is day 14 of my 90-day challenge. Hey, I want to welcome you back. I told you yesterday that we would go through and basically look at how to set up an ad. And again, I'm not going to go through the one with Facebook. Even though it looks like I've been practicing a lot. I've gotten some good results, but I think I actually got lucky a few times. So where I followed the instructions I was given, and it worked real well. So remember that when you hook up with some of these guys, these masterminds, when they tell you to do something a certain way, there's a pretty good reason why. And if you just don't know what questions to ask, well, it just, the learning curve is it's not as steep. The better that you can pay attention and ask why something is a certain way, and actually get something out of it, then you will move in leaps and bounds. So what I wanted to do is run through a couple little things. Something first was the MITS pages. I wanted to show you how easy it was to just take a template, number one, and let's say we're going to build a little simple opt-in. If you're like me, then that's all you're doing. If you have something that you can give away, great, and if not, then we can go with something that's got like a nice little background, or maybe you can pick your own little background. Okay, so this one has a video with it, and this is the configuration area, and so you can go in and you can change the text, and if you want, you can even change the colors. You have a color selection here. They're kind of pastel, so I don't know, that looks alright, but you can go through each one. And here's the video, so let's jump out here to YouTube, and we are going to let's see, we want to try to entice people to come in, so let's see what we can find. Stacks of cash. I like that term. A guy named Coach Greg, we were going through a training, and he was really pushing us to basically make something happen sooner than later so that you can get the results. And so I wanted to do the same thing where I produce results pretty quick. So let's grab this one right here. This looks like it'll work. We're not going to listen to it. This is just something that'll probably entice. So what you do is you right click on the screen. You get several options here. We want to get the embed code, and the embed code's right there. So I'm just going to right click on it and copy, run back over here to my MITS pages, and then right click and paste right in there, and that's it. MITS wants it to be 370 by 201, so it's kind of hard to see, but right here it's 854, so we're going to change that to 270 by 201. Voila, and now we meet the requirements here. And if we wanted to, basically, when you write this, you need to get people to wake up. They're in dream state. They're in zombie mode. So this is okay. I would definitely change this. All right, and then it's going to go here to subscribe. This particular one is talking about you have a book. Well, these books you can go out and find all day. You find a book with something maybe you've been challenged with. You can go out and find free ones. You can go out and to RWW and basically join for free and get a book a month, I think it is. And then if you want to pay $20 a month, you get access to all kinds of PLRs and a lot of good stuff. Exposure to PLRs that you can check out yourself and decide if you want to pay the full price to be able to fully license it. All right, so now what I need here is to be able to click to subscribe, and I can I can change that to whatever I want. Click here to dive in. Alright, and then the email. We need a valid email, so I like to say enter your best email. Alright, and once we're done with this, then we need to get an opt-in form. Okay, so I have Aweber integrated. We have to use the raw data, so real quick here, here's my Aweber account, and typically when I set up something, I set up a new form, you know, for each case. That's why I have so many of them. Okay, so typically all I need is a name and an email, so we can take a look at a couple of these. Let's see, name and email, that's good enough. So normally I would just create a copy, and in fact let me just go ahead and do that. Let's go back here and create a copy, and copy. So I got my name and email. Save. I don't really need to do anything else to it because all I need is those fields. Alright, this is going to be my test 1, 2, 3, and normally I send it to a custom thank you page, but if you don't have that, you can just do basic and preview, and this is what you'll get. Oops, okay, you get an opportunity. Well, I didn't realize it was that big. You'll get an opportunity to fill this information out, and it'll take you to that thank you page built in. Again, you got already subscribed. You can do the basic version. I always do the advanced, so I can make sure that this is going to line up. This is going to be like a tracking code. Alright, and then it'll start on my first welcome message, or I can start on any one that I have, you know, or I can not do any, not send any type of welcome message. You'll just get what you get when you sign up. Form saved, go to step 3. Now here is where I will install my form. So I click on this. Defaults to the Java. We want raw HTML, and we don't need the beautification stuff, so we uncheck that because we're using the stuff in MITs. Right click there. It should automatically select everything. We're going to copy. Go back here to our MITs. Right click. Paste in there. Yes, I'd like to use the first name, so there it is. Okay. I usually change the spam policy, and that's it. Now we can do a pop-up. It depends. If you're running a solo ad, some of them don't allow you to do pop-ups, so then you just leave that off. Okay. So here's our video. We already did that. We could have the different information here. Let's close that. We have the links, all this stuff. Now we can turn this off. You know, I can hide it. Okay, link to, hidden. I don't know what's going on there. Copyright, hidden. Actually, I wanted that one. Hidden. Okay. Copyright. Let's put that back. Okay. And normally I would put my information. So now I need to give it a name. MITS test 1, 2, 3. Should say building stacks of cash. So now I have to save it. Then I'm going to publish it. Actually, I can do a preview. There's sort of a preview there. And now we come in, and this will actually play that YouTube. Okay, so we'll go back here to continue editing, and I think we're good to go. I'll publish this. Now I can either use the MITs. We can turn on any one of these, or all of them for that matter, if you want to mark it in multiple different locations. You can send it to Facebook, WordPress. Right now it's MITs pages, your own server. View the page. Voila, there it is. Test to subscribe. and then I'm unique. It's at obvious.com. Of course, that's not a real email. I hope not anyways. And boom, there I go. Hey, thanks for subscribing. And then we'll take it and go. Usually I'll send you somewhere else. Okay, so that's how long it took. Would that take? I don't know, maybe just a couple minutes to build a page from MIDS. And if you want, we have the ability to redirect. I don't use that. I actually use the WordPress plugin where I can pull these straight into my pages. All right, so that was that. Now let's see. I told you we would go and take a look at our promotion, see how we did, are doing. I haven't even looked at it yet. I've been working a lot of hours. In fact, I still got to plug in about 8 more tomorrow before I can head back to Houston. So I'm still hanging out in a hotel over here in New Orleans. All right, now all these impressions, 237 impressions, and I got 1 engagement. And that 1 engagement, what did I pay for that? Well, it doesn't say I spent anything. So in order for me to run the ad, I had to set my bid up at $4.48, which is a lot higher than what it's been. But the keywords that I used is probably, you know, the driver for that. And so I used some pretty standard keywords for internet marketing. Okay, and again, here's the cards that I set up, and you know, if I'm going to watch this, if by tomorrow I don't get any more exposures, I'll probably pause this and go back in and evaluate my keywords and the ad itself. In fact, I might pause this and stick it on the side and get Vince to take a look at it there on the Thursday night deal. So that's all I got for today. I definitely will have a lot more structured videos here so that I'm not just flying through this stuff, and get it to where you can actually get something out of it. And that way the campaigns, the creatives, the analytics, all this will make sense. You'll see what you get for a $50 budget. Excuse me. And we'll be showing you how to set up a solo ad. That was going to be my next little trick there, where I did this is one that I had set up basically for 300 clicks for 75 bucks, and that's actually running right now, and I think I'm up to about 40% opt-ins. So we'll see. As long, I mean, opt-ins are great, but if you don't get sales to go with it to at least make 75 bucks or more, then you know it's not a successful run. So again, this is Richard Wallen signing off for day 14 of the 90-day challenge. All right, you guys have a great day.